Hello and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I'll be playing Seablock today. So, in the previous episode we built this awesome block producing blue circuits for us. It's a bit idling because of the lack of plastic. So this base actually doesn't have enough plastic because the plastic was stuck on residual gas before, and I basically built this flare stack to kind of unblock this process, right? And once we built blue chips and had the very first delivery by LTN to the main base, because that's the only producer of blue chips that we have, once that happened, the first thing we did is building some sorting facilities, or whatever the name of these things is. Or sorting facility. Yep, that's correct. And I told robots that I want to replace gold production here, and I forgot to tell them that I want to replace titanium production here. But that's kind of obvious, right, that we want to do that, because that is the reason why we actually built them in the first place. So, with that done, I believe it is time to improve these things. And what do we need to get here? Like, what is our goal? Our goal is to... Oh wow, that is bad. We want to produce gold here. For gold we need sapphire crystals, sorbite crystals, and bobmonium crystals. Okay, interesting. So we kind of need 1.5. It looks like we need 1.5 of belts. Let's get back to our gold production here. Let's say we want to go for 54 gold. So in order to get 54 gold, we will actually be using a different recipe here. So first of all, this is like a lot of header plans. Okay, let's do it step by step. First thing that we need to do, we need to get some ore, and we'll be getting ore using this process. It says that we need only 9, but we're building way more than that. Let's say that we are going for... No, wait, we will not be able to go for this. 60 is the maximum, 30 plus 30, right? It means that we actually need 5 plus 5 ore sorting facilities, and each one would need to get 10 plus 10. Okay, let's step back. 10 sorting facilities, 20 sapphire crystals, or like whichever crystals. That means that the inserter, because I want to replace this inserter with like stack inserter, this inserter will have to use, like it will have to get only catalysts, like 1 catalyst per second plus 2 of 1 ore per second, which it can definitely do. Right, let's do something. Let's switch the recipes here. Maybe let's just remove this thing. Let's just remove this thing, and we'll have 2 more of this here, like this. So we are working on gold today, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. We are working on the gold. We don't need these 2 facilities. We don't need this part. This part can be made a little bit simpler, I believe, because we need only 5, right? 5 plus 5. That's gonna be enough. And I think the reason for that is because they are faster, right? That's got to be the reason. Why is this stuck a bit? You know what? Let's say we are making it a proper full-scale production. 50,000. That is the way to go. And here it's also 50,000. So we don't want this process to be stopped ever. Okay. This is still... It still has some things inside. We can delete this too, I believe. Alright, and we can simplify this process a little bit. We don't need this one actually. We don't need this one. And we don't need this stuff. Right? Let's place stack inserters here because we can. And this should be it, I believe. This should produce a lot of gold. Wait. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like right, because we don't need this one. What am I doing? Nice. And this one will be swapped as well. Good. Don't actually need the splitter, because I don't think we do. Let's observe what we have. We have an awesome facility for sorting gold. We need saphirite, rubite, bobmonium. Let's request saphirite, chunks, rubite, sorry, not chunks, crystals, bobmonium, right? And we want 200 of each. And we also want, surprise, surprise, we want hybrid catalysts. This is the first time we'll be using hybrid catalysts, these ones. I don't believe we're actually producing them yet. Let's check that. I don't think we're actually producing them, and I think we need to physically move over there in order to actually have the production, in order to get the production up and running. Right, this is the one, and we wanted what? Catalyst. Oh, it can be done only in crystallizer too. Okay, let's upgrade it, and we should actually have those produced. I hope so, because I recall I had them built here. So what exactly are we missing? Oh, we are missing some pipes. We are missing some pipes. Let's I mean, I kind of wanted to have a little bit nicer setup here, but I guess it's okay. Let's just start producing pipes here. I wanted to have a really nice setup for them all, but it looks like we'll just have some random stuff produced. Okay, here, and we want these pipes here, and I kind of want to have full stack of the pipes. Nice. This should be enough. What is this one? Bronze, steel. Don't we need plastic, brass, stone mirror? Okay, we can rearrange the mall at some point in the future. It's okay. Meanwhile, I can actually ask all other I can upgrade it in all other blocks so that we have a little bit more production. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're asking for what? Okay, we are missing only 10. That's good. That means that this one already got upgraded. That means that we can go there and tell it to produce the catalysts, the green ones. So let's do that. And, well, not the green ones, the orange ones. The condition here seems to be correct first glance. So we are asking for 30,000 of each of the things. 30,000 is 150 stacks, and we have 6 plus 3, so we have 9 materials, 150 stacks of each. It should fit into our house, but even if it doesn't fit, it's not a huge deal. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's not like contamination material, you know? It's not gonna cause contamination in LTN deliveries. Right. I believe we stopped here. We were going into change this thing a little bit. So let's say we'll have catalysts coming from here, sapphirite from here, rubite from here, and ammonium from here. Okay. And we want to deliver all of this stuff over here. Will this work? I mean, I would expect it to work, to be honest. I would be very surprised if this thing doesn't work for some strange reason. Let's copy it here, and we'll have a very similar delivery. Yeah, that's it. We have lots of gold. Lots of gold is being produced here. We have a tiny problem. We have a tiny problem. We need two things. We need, first of all, to get a lot of sodium hydroxide. Lots of it. Well, actually not lots of it, 3.4. And, wait, we don't need sodium hydroxide. We need chlorine gas. And to get it... Okay, we will be able to get it. We will be able to do that. Okay. I'm a bit surprised by this, to be honest. Maybe use better electrolyzers here. Like 11, 3.4. How did this line look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 4. Oh, we basically need more than 2 of this. Wow. That is a lot, actually. That's a lot, and we have flaring hydrogen here, I'm assuming. Yep. That's a lot of chlorine that we need. Maybe we should export chlorine here, in this block. How about I also export chlorine? Would it be a really bad idea? Or would it be an okay idea? Okay, how do we do it? I think we can do it like this. Right, that's the way we'll be exporting chlorine. And we will be delivering it here, like this. So, transport belts, transport belts. I mean, do you want to deliver it here? Or on the other side? I mean, it's fine. doesn't matter much. I shouldn't overthink this kind of things too much, because it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Let's get back there. I don't want to produce it on site. That's basically what I decided. I don't want chlorine on site. I'll just request it from this block that is, I suppose, heavily overbuilt anyway. Chlorine. And that's kind of the point, right? Of why you would want to play with LTN and like city block designs. That's not like the main advantage of them, but it's an advantage nonetheless, right? The fact that you can very easily hydrogen chloride, chlorine. I believe that's what we'll be getting here, right? Getting chlorine. We're just waiting for this splitter. And it's working. Look at this. We are getting lots and lots of things here. So specifically, we are getting chlorine. Nice. So that means that we don't need to produce chlorine for gold. We'll just import it and call it a day. We are just gonna import it. Easier. This part looks a bit empty. Is it also requiring chlorine? So it also needs chlorine. So chlorine is needed for both of them. That's okay. I'm actually surprised why we didn't have even a single hybrid catalyst delivery yet. Really surprised by that, to be honest. Really surprised. Let's remove all of that. I don't believe we are actually interested in anything here. Maybe even in this part. Okay, or maybe let's skip it for now. We want to produce gold. We want to get like a lot of gold. This much gold. Right, basically. We want to get this build worth of gold. I have a feeling I already copied it somewhere. It's fine, doesn't matter. So I basically want this build, but I want it with gold instead. Let's get it, and let's place it somewhere, maybe. How should I place it? Let's temporarily place it here, and then we'll figure out. Okay, I don't want to remove all of the things there, I just want to remove some of them. And now we can take this build and we want to place it kinda here, probably. Maybe like this, because I want to leave a little bit of space to drop kind of the bottles. We'll have some bottles coming here. And maybe we should also split this one a little bit further apart, like this, so that it's completely kind of symmetrical. And with that, we could actually bring it a little bit closer, like one, wait, actually not one, 2 tiles closer. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, but I just like my builds to look really nice. Right, and this part, we will change it a bit. We'll make it go like this. No, we'll change this thing completely. We will not have it going like this, we'll have it like this, and like this. Okay, that is the plan. Nice. This stuff will be unconditionally dropped here. Wait. I feel like I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing anything. This will be... Okay, nice. I know how it's gonna be. This will be the gold plates. This will be same gold plates. And here we'll have slightly different setup, right? Here we'll have gold ore that we will be exporting. What is gold ore? What is it? Gold ore. Right. And that's basically going to be the way this part is working. Nice. And I'll set maybe some priorities to kind of make sure that some gold reaches the end. On the other hand, yeah, you know, let's give gold or priority, because we don't actually expect huge usage of it. So if we say that, okay, output priority is to the left, output priority is to the right here, it will first fill up the warehouse with gold, and only afterwards we'll actually do something, like, you know, something useful. Like, only afterwards it will fill it with some other material. Okay, we are missing power, and that's not great, because we kinda want to have power. Here, the idea is that we are getting chloride in a bottle. Oh, chlorine. Chlorine. I don't actually know the difference. I don't know the difference. I'm sorry to say that, but I just have a feeling that it's something with chlor. Right, which probably means that I should stay away from it. That's the extent kind of my knowledge of chemistry. If it has chlor in the name, you better be really careful and rethink what exactly you're planning on doing. Right. Now, we have this part produced, right? 1236. Let's double check. It's supposed to be exactly 12 and 36. It is. And now that we have this number, we want to get a lot of... I mean, we just want to smelt it. And it's kinda... I expected it to be more interesting. I expected the smelting to be more interesting, but it looks like that's what we want to get. We just want to get this kind of smelting and kind of call it a day, right? It's like literally copy it. So this is the smelting that we'll be using. We don't need these things, we don't need priorities, we don't need anything like this. We just want this part to give us some ores. So we have ore delivery. How exactly are we doing it for the silver? We're leaving one tile. I want to also leave one tile, because I like my builds to be consistent, if possible, right? I like consistency. This is looking a bit strangely. Let's fix this. I think it's left over from something that we don't particularly care about anymore. We still don't have this awesome... what's the name? These things, we still don't have them. And I don't understand why. I do not understand what's the problem. It's taken quite long to actually... Okay, we can just stamp it without increasing the speed, I guess. Well, sorry, without changing the rotation. 1. Wait, this is 1. Okay, 2. It's basically in the corners near intersections. 3. 4. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of sad actually, because I'm gonna overwrite it now. I'm gonna overwrite it because I really want to start this block. Oh wait, it says that this thing is in the way. Let's just remove it for now. Okay, save. So, turns out I'm not gonna overwrite it. And it will work from now on. This thing is also working. It's a little bit slow, but okay, it's fine. This thing will get the delivery at some point, and then everything will be great. Now, what are we missing? We are missing proper recipe here, and this is the proper recipe that we want. 1, 2, 3. So we are kinda interested in a lot of chlorine here. A lot of chlorine. So I will not have any like balancers here because it's not needed. We are getting 2 equivalent lines of things and they're like completely going in parallel. Like completely in parallel. Let's smelt. Let's melt the ore here and let's cast it into gold plates. Okay, not ore ingots, gold ingots. Okay, looking good. This is looking really, really good. Great, and we have it. Except for chlorine part, I'm actually now no longer sure why I built it like this. Because I kinda want to do it differently. I kinda want to maybe take it away here, or maybe even further away. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good place. And I just want to remove this belt because I'm not going to be using it. I will be dropping things from this side instead. Right? Right. Now, what should we do now? We should place a Berlin pump. How? How am I doing it? Okay, 1 is gonna be enough. So let's take our Berlin pump. Let's maybe like try to battle things like this maybe. That's it. No, that's not it. We need to make it a bit nicer. Let's make it a tiny bit nicer, like this. And I will use this underground belts. And all of the stuff will be returned. That's it. We did it. I can pin it in order to copy the recipe from here. And we have the recipe. And this is our gold production that should produce and should give us a lot, like huge amounts of gold. The problem is that we have a lot of kind of stuff in here, and maybe before exporting all of this, maybe I should clear this warehouse. Okay, well, it already has private stack threshold 1, so we just need to somehow request all of that. Okay, we need a lot of silicon. Where can we request silicon? We can request silicon on the silicon base, like this one. It produces make silicon. So let's request silicon here temporarily, right? I just want it here temporarily. Afterwards, I will kind of clear the spot. Where is silicon? Silicon. Oh. Let's say we want to have a lot of silicon ore. We want to get all silicon ore that there is anywhere. We want it, and we got the request. Oh no, that's not the request. That's about complaint about hybrid catalysts. Right. What else do we have here? We also have aluminium, and we have nickel. Right. This is I'm assuming nickel. How can we check this easily? So we have aluminium, gold, nickel, and silicon. So we are taking silicon. We can take nickel ore as well. I can take nickel over here. Actually, this is interesting. It's already getting nickel. This one is still, let's say we want steel here. And this one is nickel ore. Let's say we want 400. We want all of the nickel to be delivered here. Another thing that we also have aluminium. And we can request aluminium on the station, actually. I think we can get aluminium here. Let's get it. So here, aluminium ore. 200. What is this? Alright, this is aluminium. Okay, this is looking good. Requested aluminium. What else do we have? We have look at it. I kinda like this view. Aluminium gone, nickel will be gone, silicon will be gone, slag. We don't really have good consumer of slag setup, and I don't want to set it up because the idea is that I'm trying to organize this base in a way that I don't have like slag, like, you know, being delivered with the network. We just don't need this much slag, or shouldn't need it. Right, I would say that's probably enough for now, and then what I'll do, I'll feed this silicon ore here, kind of in a way similar to how we are doing with lead. We'll figure out what exactly to do with those, so it shouldn't be a problem. And nickel is being delivered from here. We actually, I think we are taking all nickel that is here, and this will take lots of slag. Okay, this is not all nickel, it's just a lot of nickel. And I feel like we achieved what we wanted to achieve today. Maybe I should make this thing a little bit nicer. Maybe I should also add some lights here, because I feel like this base is pretty dark. Okay, we have this part, and we'll have a light here. Honestly, I kind of want to see it actually working, but even if I don't see it working and we finish episode, I would still feel kind of fine in a way that I feel like we achieved what we wanted to achieve, and the base should work correctly. Right? Let's take a look at this. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work, right? We want to have some hybrid catalysts, and we just don't have them at this moment. Maybe I should, you know what? Maybe we should go to monitoring dashboard and add the thing for catalysts. Because this, in a way, I'm considering them to be equivalent of the ores, right? So we could actually have maybe like 3 catalysts here. Okay, let's say we are copying this one. And we want to kind of have 3 catalysts here. What's the spacing that we're using? We're using this kind of spacing. Let's see. So I'm actually off. I'm off by 1. So let's move it 1 out to the left. And we'll have some catalysts produced here. Well, not produced, but monitored here. So it's to be placed properly here. Just like this. Nice. And we'll have some catalysts here so that you can kind of see what's happening. This is very, very slow. Okay, this one will be the most complicated one, hybrid one. This one will be green one. This one will be mineral one. Let's duplicate the same thing here. Green one. And this one. Okay, done. Except we're missing a couple of connections. Let's give these things connections, and here it is. We can see clearly now that we are missing some hybrid catalysts. Let's double check that this part is actually working. Okay, this thing is working. Nice. And with that, let's get back to the gold city block. And yeah, unfortunately, we do not see it actually working, but I believe it is working. Can we do it a bit different? Let's say that like this, because I want like this 49 of something to be gone, and I want lead to also be gone from this. So we are getting this stuff, and I'm assuming we'll also be getting lead. Nice. So today we'll build this block. We cleared, well, almost cleared this warehouse. It will be cleared at some point later, right? Once all nickel and slag is gone from here. And in order to make sure that actually happens, let's maybe give it like priority 1000 or something. Like we really want it to be cleared quickly. Or like the first one to be cleared should be that one. And let's finish the episode here, and right after this one we'll fix this block, right? Okay, Savian. Have better titles for the episodes. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!